Welcome to my next YouTube video. So today we are going to be doing a writing vlog, which is the first one of these that I've done on this channel. So I am very, very excited. I'm currently working on a book that is releasing December 5th, which is called Phyllis. So if you're interested in historical novellas, or if you like Bridgerton, Jane Austen, that kind of vibe, then that's the general gist of what's going on. I do actually have books 1 to 3 out already. So we have Phyllis, Adelaide and Kitty. They're all free on Kindle Unlimited, £1.99 ebook, and then on Amazon they're £7.99 paperback. But then you can get the paperbacks signed with a crystal, soon to be a bookmark as well, on my Etsy too. And you can also get them as a bundle there as well. So that's like a really quick whistle-stop tour of the book that I'm working on, what it kind of links to. And currently, before I start, I am on 5,318 words. So we're going to see how much I can add on. I think it would be really cool if I get to 10k today. Don't know if that's happening, but you know, as much as we can do, it'll be progress, and I am super duper excited. So before we start, I have my cup of tea with me. I also have a little snack. I know it's pretty extra, but I like to feel like I'm at a coffee shop, do you know what I mean? And yeah, we are gonna jump in now. Okay, so we're about half an hour into this writing vlog, and I'm now up to 6,288 words. I can't remember how many I started on. I think it was like 5.5k, so I think I've done like 700, 800, so not a bad start. I have just finished chapter 4, but I've also backspaced and done like the diary entry that goes at the beginning because I still hadn't written that for some reason. So I've done that, and I also wrote a little bit of chapter 5 as well. I have about 200 words for that one. But in this novella, the chapters are usually between like 1,200 to 2,000 words, depending on like what's going on. And chapter 4, I just felt like it needed beefing out a bit, so I added like 400 words to it, and we're now at 1,800 on that one, so that's doing pretty well there. So I'm gonna go back to chapter 5 now and start working on that a little bit and see if I can finish that off, although I'd have to write like at least 1,000 words to do that, so I guess we shall see how that goes. And yeah, that is the update. Okay, so it's been like another half an hour-ish, so I'm about an hour into it, and I'm on 7,088 words, which means I think I've done about 1,500, 600, 1,600 overall. I can't say for certain because I don't remember what I started on. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm on 1,000 words now for chapter 5. So it's actually nearly finished, but I do kind of think this one might be a little bit longer just with like the way that I've set it up. I think that there's going to be a lot going on in this one. I also kind of went on Scrivener down the left hand side and organised like all the chapters I'm going to write, because with this one, even though I don't really have a full-on plan, I kind of know where it needs to end because it's a series and I know what happens to Phyllis. Like I know what happens in those later scenes. But I've kind of just like put like all the chapters in that I know I need to write and like whereabouts they are on the timeline. So I think that will make it a lot easier, because with Phyllis, it starts in 1805 but it finishes in 1814. You'll see why when you read it, or like once you read the blurb, or if you read the other 3 books, like you'll know why I've had to do that. And don't comment any spoilers about that because I don't want to ruin it for people. But yeah, it does make sense why I have to do it like that, and to be fair, it's working quite well because I'm not just able to like flesh out Phyllis as a character with it being her book, but I'm also able to explore the other sisters a lot more and like life at Fort Paul. Like it's actually going quite well. Like it's a nice little like collection. It's not got like a normal like novel plot line, because it can't. It just can't. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I've made a lot of progress, and I guess we will see if I get any more writing done.